What's good, guys? Welcome. This is Coach Clement. Some call me Babu. You have stopped by from Noise the Signal. So if the noise is too damn loud, you're definitely in the right place. So definitely pull up one, light one. That's your vibe, by the way, just in case kids are listening. Pour yourself some nice tea. You can hit it with something if you want to. But we're going to get this thing started. Somebody hit my music, y'all.
Welcome to From Noise to Signal, where we tune your signal while you tune out the noise.
Let's go, baby. And he was going to say bring your A game because TopCat is going to make you insane. Yeah, let's go. Hey, so I just want to throw some love out to all the people out there who are getting rid of the noise, who are trying very hard to find inner peace and walk in silence. Speaking of walking in silence, that's the new song right now, Babu Walks in Silence. So I'll hit you up with a little bit of that. You can throw it in the chat if you want a copy of it. It should be out on Spotify today. So definitely take a listen for that, because we try to elevate our entrepreneurs so they can be one with themselves. And if they're one with themselves, then you definitely can have a better business experience. Your people have a better experience as well. You guys agree? Let's go. All right, number 7, TopCat AI signal review. The signals that matter most right now. This week's biggest takeaway: AI is entering its accountability era. The industry is still racing forward on capability, but the dominant conversations are increasingly about governance, data control, economic impact, cybersecurity, and trust. And you know how TopCat Enterprises and TopCat AI Empire feel about trust. Without it, you can't be in business. So forget it, all right? Highest impact signals, guys. This is for tier 1. This is the highest level. OpenAI and Anthropic are heading toward public markets. Both OpenAI and Anthropic have now confidentially filed for U.S. IPOs, marking a major transition from venture-backed AI labs to public market companies. Did you hear me? Public market companies. What in the world? OpenAI is reportedly targeting an enormous valuation while both firms continue expanding enterprise adoption. This is coming from Reuters, y'all. Now, why this matters? Public companies face greater scrutiny, more financial transparency, increased pressure for growth, of course, and stronger governance expectations. So this may backfire on them because they're not going to be able to do every darn thing they want to do, okay? This could accelerate enterprise AI adoption, though, while increasing focus on responsible deployment. Now, here's the TopCat signal. The AI industry is becoming permanent infrastructure, not a speculative experiment. I mean, you can't say that fast, by the way. It's becoming real now, y'all. Number 2, safety warnings are getting louder. Again, both OpenAI and Anthropic, the two big dogs, have recently warned that frontier AI capabilities are advancing faster than governments and institutions can adapt. Yet, again, both are still releasing all these super capable systems. And this came from Business Insider. Thank you, Business Insider. So, why does it matter? The conversation is shifting, like I said, can AI do this, to how can we safely manage the AI that can do this? That's a serious question, okay? And I'm going to talk about it every day. Expect continued growth in AI governance, auditing, safety frameworks, and regulatory oversight. Speaking of that, number 3, data governance is becoming a competitive advantage. Microsoft reportedly restricted employees' use of Anthropic's newest model because of concerns about data retention and enterprise information handling, based on a Reuters report. Small business relevance. When evaluating AI tools, ask, how long is the data retained? Is the customer data used for training? Can retention be controlled? Are compliance features available? The most capable AI solution is not always the most appropriate one. Tier 2, y'all, we're moving down. Emerging business opportunities. Let's pay attention, or in français, faites attention. Cybersecurity is becoming an AI battleground. BT became the first UK company to join Anthropic's Project Glasswing, which uses advanced AI systems to identify software vulnerabilities and defend against emerging cyber threats. Anthropic says the technology has already identified thousands of critical vulnerabilities. This is coming from Tech Radar. Why it matters. AI is increasingly being used by both attackers and defenders. Organizations that strengthen cybersecurity practices now would be better positioned as AI-powered attacks become more sophisticated. Small business action. Here's the review. Password policies, multi-factor authentication, employee security training, and vendor access controls. These are a must for small businesses to review. Okay? Number 5. Are y'all following me, guys? You're not asleep, are you? And remember, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification and pass along the podcast to other owners that you know may need this type of information. We really appreciate it. All right? So, number 5, AI's economic impact becoming a serious policy issue. Anthropic, we talk about Anthropic or not because they're the big dog out here, okay? They announced a $200 million initiative to study AI's impacts on jobs and economic systems while proposing policy frameworks for managing labor disruption and equitable benefit sharing. This is from AP News, y'all. Now here's the signal. The discussion is moving beyond technology. Questions now include workforce transition, productivity gains, wealth distribution. Well, hell, I want to hear about that. I think all the people in the world look like me want to hear that. Human adaptation. All right? Tier 3, we're moving. Ethics, trust, and responsible AI. Again, shall I say, this is why I have conscious AI. We need people with good ethics inputting data as it regurgitates the data that you input, honestly. But if you put the craziness in to do nefarious acts, we don't need that, y'all. We don't. Okay? So number 6, public concern about AI remains high for what I just mentioned. Okay? Put it in the chat if you have a question or you have a concern about this, please. Despite strong investor enthusiasm, a Reuters and Ipsos survey found that a large majority of Americans remain concerned about expanding AI use, with many expressing worries about employment impacts, also from Reuters. What this means, trust may become the most valuable competitive advantage in AI adoption. My organization and other organizations that communicate clearly about data usage, human oversight, privacy protections, and AI limitations will likely earn greater customer confidence. And I know I've seen that. Number 7, responsible AI is becoming a business requirement. Damn right it is. Across the industry, success deployment increasingly depends on balancing capability with accountability. Let's say that again. Across the industry, successful deployment increasingly depends on balancing capability with accountability. The organizations seeing the strongest long-term adoption are emphasizing human review, transparent processes, security data handling, defined decision authority, and ethical use policies. You hear me? Let's get this right. All right, guys, we're rounding third base. Here's my TopCat Business Corner. Let's go. Small Business Corner in effect. Best near-term opportunities for small businesses. Number 1, focus on AI that improves operations, customer support, appointment scheduling, lead qualification, follow-up automation, knowledge management, and employee training. Now here's some things you avoid. I'm going to take a second so you can get ready and adjusted. Avoid unsupervised customer-facing decisions. Avoid uploading sensitive customer data without safeguards. Avoid relying solely on AI-generated content. Avoid implementing tools without governance policies. Super important. So, the AI race, again, is no longer about just capability. It's increasingly about trust. Now, here's my strongest signal of today. Since trust is becoming a super part, the important part, the only part of the product, the first phase of AI rewarded innovation. The next phase will reward innovation that customers, employees, regulators, and communities can trust. That's simple. Closing signal. The most successful organizations won't be the ones chasing every new model release. They'll be the ones building systems where AI increases productivity, humans remain accountable, and trust grows stronger over time. Follow the signal. Ignore the noise, y'all. That's the end. I appreciate it. You know I'm your host, Coach Clement. Stay tuned for episode 8. And as I said, I just got back off my run. I had to get this recorded for you guys. I mentioned all the sources. I appreciate all the sources as well. And we're going to get back to this thing. I want to share one other thing with you guys. To get started, you just have to put one foot in front of the other. And this way, you begin to gain traction and move, okay? We'll help you with the rest. It's very important that you learn this. Again, guys, I appreciate you. Somebody cue my music.
Bring your A game, as long as you stay sane. Open your brain, on your way to the main stage. And a nice taste of mind-bending conversation. Clarity moments and simple observation. Bringing the substance without the hesitation. Light up and spark your soul. Sit back and feel at home. Welcome to From Noise to Signal, where we tune your signal while you tune out the noise.
Well.